The old man took a sip of the salty, bitter seawater. Immediately, his face changed in fear. Without saying a word, he stripped off his clothes and walked straight into the sea. While everyone stood confused, the old man suddenly disappeared beneath the waves. They assumed he had been swept away by the current and were preparing to jump in and rescue him, when unexpectedly, he suddenly thrust his right hand up out of the water, tightly gripping a handful of gold sand. Realizing that this was the location of the gold mine they had been desperately searching for, Angus immediately aimed his gun at the old man, forcing him to draw a map of the gold distribution in the sea area. In order to save his life, the old man had no choice but to comply. However, human nature can be treacherous. As soon as the map was finished, Angus shot the old man dead. This shocked the old man's wife, but their newborn baby responded with a disdainful gesture toward Angus. Furious, Angus immediately aimed his gun at the baby, but just as he was about to pull the trigger, the sight before him left him stunned. The baby leapt out of the cradle, dodging with astonishing speed. In the next moment, the baby transformed into a grown man. Angus stood in shock. Realizing what had just happened, he quickly raised his gun and fired, but the man Mike swiftly dodged the shots with agility. Mike then kicked Angus to the ground with force, sending him stumbling. Mike immediately drew a small axe and attacked. As the two fought fiercely, Angus's men arrived for support. Seeing the backup, Angus grew arrogant and, taking advantage of a moment when Mike wasn't paying attention, slashed his abdomen with a knife. But his triumph was short-lived. Anna, who had been watching from the sidelines, suddenly charged into the fight with a knife, quickly cutting down all of Angus's men. Her swift and deadly moves stunned everyone. Then, Anna signaled with a unique call, and in the next moment, the old man, who had been dead, miraculously woke up. Even the young man who had been wounded in the abdomen was now completely healed.